Hi guys, Alex here from Drayton's, who have got an Audi A6 Avant 2-litre TDI 40 Sport, finished in firmament blue metallic paint. All the wheels and tyres are in very good condition. These are 18-inch 5-arm design alloys. At the back, with it being the estate version of the A6, you do get a nice large boot with an electric tailgate, and those back seats will fold down if you need any extra space in there. The centre seat will also fold down to give you some through loading if you need that. It's a very, very large boot though. This car's got MOT until the 20th of the 10th 2023 and will come with a full Audi service history. Inside we have these lovely leather sports seats. They are more comfort than sport though, I must say, but they do the job of being comfy very well. Decent bolsters on the side and the base to keep you in place, but yeah, they are more focused for comfort. Up front, this car does have the tech pack, so you get a fully digital driver's display. You've got dials either side. On the left hand side you've got your rev counter, on the right hand side you've got your speeder. You do also have a digital speeder in the centre there. Various different things on the driving data, you've got your consumption, stuff like that. Moving across to the media tab, you've got your radio or media, so you can scroll through the radio stations. For example, if I put that on there, you can scroll through the radio stations as you wish and change radio station. Then we've got the telephone tab, so you can see your contacts and recent calls on there as well. And then the main feature of the tech pack, you do get the built-in nav on the driver's display, and if you put it in wide view by pressing the view button there, you get a full screen sat nav, which is really, really cool. Great to see where you sort of all the roads around you and stuff like that. It's a really nice feature, but it also works well on if you want the larger dials as well. Moving on to the main screen, so this being the newer model of the A6, you've got a brand new infotainment system. We have a full touchscreen system. This is your main homepage. You've got DAB, FM, AM radio. You've also got your media tab, so you've got Bluetooth, USB input, and SD card as well. You do also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto on the phone app section, so you can have your own phone screen on the screen in the car. But if you prefer just to have your calls and your music coming through, then you can do that just via Bluetooth as well on here. You will see various different tabs for the phone, including your contacts, keypad, stuff like that on there. Then we've got your navigation, so being the tech pack, this central screen is slightly larger as well as obviously having the digital dials on there. So this is the same sat nav system you see, but the view is a lot wider on the driver's display here. But it's a good sat nav system, nicely up to date, and nice and easy to use as well. Then we've got your car settings, so you've got Audi Drive Select, various different driving modes, including an individual mode where you can change the drive system and the steering to suit your personal preferences. Then we've got your lights in your vision, so all your exterior lighting, background lighting. We've got your parking aid, so you can change the volume of the parking sensors. Your driver assist settings, again you've got an individual setting on here, so you can change these if you don't want any of these on, then you can turn those off. And then we've got your settings and service on there as well, so that will tell you when your next service is due. Moving down to the climate control system, we've got a two-zone climate control, so you've got a temperature for the driver and a temperature for the passenger. You can sync those up as they are now, so when you change the driver, the passenger will change as well, or you can have them both different, which is probably more likely. Up here you do also have your engine start stop, your lane keep assist as well, so you can turn that on and off just there. And you do also have heated front seats, which is, as you can see, I'm making full use of as it is quite cold at the minute. Just underneath you've got your drive select shortcut, so you can quickly scroll through the drive modes without having to go through the main system itself. You've got your stability control, your max fan speed for the front window, and you've also got a heated rear windscreen as well. Just here we have your parking system, so you've got front and rear sensors with the selective display, and you do also have a reversing camera that will come on automatically when you put the car into reverse, or you can turn it on and off just by pressing the P button there. And here is the shortcut for the driver assist systems, so you can again change that as you're going along rather than going through the main system itself. We have an Tronic gearbox, so you've got standard drive mode and a sporty setup for the gearbox. In standard drive it is set more for efficiency, whereas in sports mode it will let it rev out a bit more and optimise it for performance. And then we've got an electronic parking brake, hill hold assist, couple of cup holders, a perfectly sized slot for the key, 12-volt socket there as well. And another feature of the tech pack is the wireless charging pad as well, so if your phone is compatible with wireless charging it will work in here. And then we've got a couple of USB ports, one of which will be used for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto if you wanted to use that, and then you have an SD card slot which you can use music for, and a SIM slot as well. Moving up front, so the steering wheel, you've got piano black inserts either side and at the bottom. It's a really nicely laid out steering wheel. On the left hand side you've got the controls for the driver's display in front, including the view button to change to widescreen, and then on this little tab here you've got some more menus for whichever tab you're on. On the right hand side you've got your volume controls and your hands-free control. Back of the steering wheel you've got paddle shifters for a manual sportier style of driving. We've got cruise control and speed limiter just on a stalk here, rain sensing wipers, automatic lights which you can see come up there when you get near them, and heated and electrically adjustable wing mirrors with electric fold as well. Door pockets in the front are a good size, can fit a relatively large bottle in there, and you do also get 4-way electric lumbar support as well. In the back, as I mentioned, you do still get the full leather. You've also got ISOFIX anchor points on the rear outer seats, and just in here we have your through loading for your longer items if you need to use that. You also have a central armrest there too, with some storage on there as well. 12-volt socket in the rear and some storage netting behind the front seats. Again, decent sized door bins in the back as well. It's a really nice car. The colour's really nice as well. It's quite an understated blue, but it does stand out from the sort of whites, greys and blacks on a lot of cars nowadays. It will come with 6 months gold cover warranty, which can be extended for as little as £199 for an extra 6 months. We also have a range of finance options available, so if finance is something you're looking for, then we can help you out with that as well. If you need any more information on this car or any of the other cars we have in stock, please go to draytons.co.uk. Thank you.